used to talk to my kids about Jesus, same way that my mom and daddy did. I used to talk to my kids about Jesus, and now I talk to Jesus about my kids. What's good, guys? Matt McCoy, country song teacher. Man, I don't know when you're watching this, but I had an amazing Easter church service. Actually, two of them yesterday. God is so good. I love this song. I heard this song about maybe 3 months ago, and I said I will 100% teach that one. Actually, Luke Bryan performed it last night in American Idol. It's a great song. It's going to be easy for us to play because I'm going to use the Matt McCoy 4 chords. So capo, that 6th fret. It's funny, I heard this song, and I said I'm kind of in that in-between stage. I'm talking to my kids about Jesus, but I'm also turning around and getting on my knees and talking to Jesus about my kids as well. So I've got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and an almost 6-year-old. So boom, 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 stair steps, 3 boys. God is so good. He's blessed me so much. And my kids would be right there at the top of the list. So I love this song. Guys, capo 6th fret, let's start with the chorus. This song is one of those songs, it's obviously very lyric driven. So you don't want to hammer away too much on the guitar. This is all about the lyrics and the meaning of this song. So the way I play my chords, if you're new to my channel, I keep the bottom 2 strings locked. It stabilizes that guitar. So for example, this is now the 1st fret, this is the 2nd fret, this is the 3rd fret. So pinky finger, bottom string, ring finger, 2nd string. That stabilizes that guitar so you can move your fingers around. The G chord is 5th and 6th. Used to talk to my kids about, just slide both your fingers down for a C. These chord transitions are going to be super easy. So slide both down, Jesus. The next chord is E minor. Let's keep the bottom 2 out. You can use one finger like I do to press right between the 5th and 4th string, the 2nd fret, or 2 fingers like this. Again, I'm going to press right between. The same way that my mom and daddy. The last chord is a D chord. I'm going to press the 3rd string of the 2nd fret and strum the bottom 4. Let me say this too, because I know I'm going to get comments from you guys and gals out there. If you want to play a G chord this way, take it off to a C chord this way, E minor this way, D chord like you maybe learned or something, that's fine. Just the kind of the Matt McCoy way that I constantly teach. I go over this in my beginner guitar course, and I go over this in as much detail as possible. I think when you stabilize that guitar, it makes the transitions, especially for a beginner, really smooth and easy. Just because you're stabilized instead of thinking. I've told y'all before, I quit guitar because I can never take my fingers on and off to the C chord. So again, it's just a 4 count down strums each of these chords. So start out with just down strums more than a string pattern like this. Used to talk to my kids about Jesus, same way that my mom and daddy did. I used to talk to my kids about, this one we're going E minor, D, C. Jesus, and then wrap it back up with G, D, and G. So the verse goes up. When they're born, you dive right in, trying to get them born again. Pull out that Bible stories and stumble your way through. So again, so you go G, C, G, D. Do your best to steer him straight. Tell him about who he is and ain't, and answer all their questions, even though you've got some too. I used to, back to the chorus. So again, your verses are going to be a G to C and G to D. And keep it steady strumming. Used to talk to my kids about Jesus, how he lived and died and rose again. Praise the Lord, as we talked about yesterday at Easter. Used to talk to my kids about Jesus. Now I talk to Jesus about my faith. Lose your grip the more they grow. Won't listen because they think they know, and you watch them going down a dead road. You can't stop them. Talk to my kids about Jesus. Let's see. Pray they find him sooner than I did. So again, guys, that one little part too is got 'em as they go. So you can go C. Then this is the bridge part. The G over B, keep the ring finger there. Cause if anyone does, you know. Then the A minor 7 is second. So again, that's a little tricky, the bridge there. C, G over B, A minor 7, D. Most of y'all watch my videos, you're just kind of fumbling through like I am. You ain't playing the bridge the whole song. You're just kind of playing a little bit to sit around the campfire, sit around on your couch. That's what I do, guys. I don't perform at church. I don't perform out a gig anywhere. I just love to sit on my swing, sit by the fireplace, in the fire pit, sit in my sunroom, that kind of thing, and just chill. And obviously play in my office. But again, so I always talk about the strumming's about timing. Remember that, guys, strumming's all about timing more than a pattern. So don't think so much about down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, that kind of thing. Get the timing down, and once you do, then within that timing, you can go, talk to my kids about Jesus. So I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. See that? So it's all within that timing. Once you get the 4-count timing, now you're keeping that track going in your head, kind of that metronome, so to speak. Talk to my kids about Jesus, same way that my mom and daddy did. So I'm kind of going three slow down strums, then a down up when it's time to change. Talk to my kids about Jesus, same way that my mom and daddy did. Used to talk to my kids about Jesus. Now I talk to Jesus about my kids. I'm working, by the way, on a Luke Bryan songbook. If you're not familiar, I have digital songbooks over at CountrySongTeacher.com. It's got the lyrics, the chords, that kind of thing, and you can click on the title, and it's yours truly teaching you each of the songs in the digital songbook. So if you never checked out one of those, go to CountrySongTeacher.com. I'm running a special to anyone that purchases the Ultimate Strumming course. I'll send you the songbook of your choice. So that's kind of a new thing I've been doing lately. So head on over to CountrySongTeacher.com and please smash the like button on this video. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.